कुछ आरंभ करने के लिए आपका महान होना आवश्यक नहीं है, लेकिन महान बनने के लिए कुछ आरंभ करना अत्यंत आवश्यक है। तो और तब तक नहीं हो जब तक लक्ष्य न प्राप्त हो। With this, a very hearty good morning to respected principal sir, esteemed speakers of the day, faculty members, dear parents, and our budding hospitality aspirants. Today, I, Asta Verma, student 3rd year BSc, along with my co-host Shivang Yadav, student 2nd year BSc, extend you a warm welcome to the third positive day of this virtual bonding session with us at IHM PISA. Today, we will be concentrating on our venerated experts from the art of living and highly esteemed personalities from the world of service, passion, commitment, and professionalism. Followed by which we, the students of IHM PUSA, shall introduce you to the class, an integral part of our institute. I would request all the students to kindly keep their videos turned off and mic on mute throughout the session. Thank you. Over to you, Shiva.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. Today, we have amongst us Mr. Namit Bharija, Corporate Facilitator for Corporate Programs at the Art of Living Foundation. Sir is a corporate soft skills trainer, design thinker, and a life skills facilitator with masters in bioinformatics from the Nanyang Technological University, Singapore, and has led numerous big impact social projects across the country for over a decade now. Sir has delivered intense trainings on team building, effective communication, and also training interventions with large organizations such as the Taj Hotels, American Express, and Wells Fargo, to name a few. We would like to invite Mr. Namit Bharija, sir, to honor us with his presence and guide us. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Shivang, for such an amazing introduction. And a very warm welcome and a good morning to all the respected teachers here, to the principal, and to all the students, the young students, aspiring students here. A very, very good morning to all of you. Okay, so you must be wondering that what's going to happen, yeah? Virtual classes is the new normal, isn't it? But today's virtual class is different because it's not a class, it's a virtual experience, and that's what I want it to happen for you all. Yeah. Now, just a check. If I ask you to write something in the chat section, say, how are you feeling now? Can you write it in the chat section? I'm just checking. So yeah, how are you feeling right now? Just express your feeling, whatever you have, whatever is happening. Even if you're sleepy, you can say sleepy. I think some people at 10 also feel sleepy. That's absolutely fine. Excited. Okay. Wow. Enthusiastic. Amazing. Sleepy. Somebody sleepy. See? Excited. What is this? Hungry. 10 o'clock. You didn't have a breakfast. Amazing. Excited. Wow. Tense. Why tensed? Thrilled. Okay. Lazy. Scared. Mixed feelings. Okay. Angry. Somebody's angry also. Curious to know. Okay. Curious. Chaos. Okay. Can't explain the feelings. Hungry. Waiting for breakfast. So, are you going to have breakfast while I'm talking to you? Is it like that? Huh? I'm talking about mind here and you're having your yummy, yummy chole bhatura or whatever. Huh? Chole bhature. You're not supposed to have chole bhature in the session. Huh? You can have light breakfast, but not chole bhature and water. I'm assuming that all of you are from northern side of the country, or I'm assuming that. Yeah. So Punjab, huh? See parathas. Aloo parathas. While I'm talking about a happy mind, you're having aloo paratha. Oh, Kerala is also there. Wow. So yeah, you can have dosa, UP, Varanasi, samosas, Bihar. See, the topic has changed now. I was talking about how you're feeling, and now you're telling me what you want to eat. West Bengal, Hyderabad. Wow, the entire country is here. Madhya Pradesh. Sorry, Jhansi, Meerut, Dehradun, Jammu, Pune. Oh my God, this is like if I can make the entire map. Kolkata, Mussoorie, Varanasi, Gurgaon, Lucknow. Oh my God, Haridwar. This is crazy. Amazing. See, this is the beauty. This is the beauty of virtual classes, huh? I can connect to all of you like this, and right now you are in your different cities and different environments, and we are just connecting together. That's the beauty. Haridwar, wow, so beautiful, all of you. Venice of India. What's Venice of India? Bihar. Okay, perfect. So all this chit chat will go on. You are amazing, sir. Oh, thank you. You're also amazing. You're even much more amazing than me. Udaipur, Garhwal. Okay, so we'll continue this chit chat. Otherwise, our entire 1 hour will go in this only. That where are you from and what are you doing and all that. Okay. So you can see on the slide, right? You can see the slide. The topic is the successful mind. Yeah, successful mind. Why have I chosen this topic, successful mind? uh, I'll tell you a story. Okay, a small story before I start. Yes, okay. So what happened was long time back, there was a, a businessman, huh? A hotelier. Okay, let's see, a big hotelier. Since you're hotel management students, a big hotelier, a very wealthy man. Big hotels and big international hotels he had. Very lot of money. Okay, so very successful person, very successful in terms of his profession. And then he was going on a boat. So he was visiting a small village in some country outside in Europe, and there he was going, and like in Venice, you see that the boatman is there, and the boatman is taking you on the boat. Yeah, he's drawing the boat forward. He's rowing the boat. So like that, there was a boatman who was rowing the boat, and this person was businessman, very successful, very egoistic. Like, I've built up an empire of XYZ hotel. Huh? So okay. So on the way, so they were crossing from one corner to the other corner. They were going like that, and then on the way, in between the water, this businessman asks the boat. He says, "Hey, do you know?" So the boatman says, "What? Mathematics? Are you crazy, sir? If I would knew mathematics, I would not be rowing the boat." He says, "You don't know mathematics? Oh my God, you are useless." He says, "Okay." So he says, "Your 25% life is useless. You don't know mathematics? 25% gone, waste." The boatman says, "Okay, as you say." Some time again, the businessman asks, "Hey, listen." He says, "What, sir?" Say, do you know physics? Do you know uh, gravitation? Yeah. So he says, "Sir, I don't know gravitation. I don't know what you're talking about, sir. This is crazy. No idea, sir. You are embarrassing me." He says, "You don't know. 25% more life is waste. Pathetic, useless." So how much life is waste by now, according to the businessman? Total how much life? I'm doing some maths with you all. So total by now, how much life? Himanshu says 50. Okay, yes. Everybody saying 50. Perfect. That's the correct answer. After some time, the boatman again asks, the businessman again asks the boatman, huh? Says, uh, "Do you know? Do you know hotel management?" He says, "Hotel management? What are you talking about? What is hotel management? I have no idea. I don't even have the money to visit a hotel. What are you saying? Hotel management?" He says, "You don't know hotel management? Oh, useless. Another 25% life gone. So total how much is waste? 75. Very good in mathematics. So 75 waste. He says, "You are 75% is waste of your life. Nothing. So now here the boatman is like little, you know, he's got that thing. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna ask you a question now." So the businessman says, "Yes, please ask me." So the boatman says, "Do you know swimming?" So the businessman says, "Swimming? Are you kidding me? Swimming? Whatever. I don't know swimming because it's a waste of time. I didn't have the time. The whole life I was so busy. I was this, I was that. I have a big empire. I have this skill. I have that skill. I have this competency. I have that competency. This, that. I don't have time for these basic little things. Waste. Nothing." So The boatman smiles, naughty smile, and he says, "Sir, the boat in which you are sitting, I just observed that it has a hole, and in the next half a minute, it's gonna sink in the water. So, sir, your entire 100% life is waste." Correct, correct, correct. Yeah, did you laugh at this? If you did not know the climax, some of you actually had mentioned the climax, so you know the climax. But if you did not know the climax, did it make you laugh? Yeah, yeah. Good. Yeah, so see, that's what it is. Mind is the basis of whatever you are doing. Yeah, all the education, all whatever you're doing in your life. If the mind is not there, if you don't know how to handle the mind, of what's going on inside, if you don't know how to handle your life itself, what's the point? That's why this is the center of the universe. Yeah, center of your universe, not the universe, your universe. So let's understand more about a successful mind. Okay, all right. Right. Yeah, so we can go to the next slide. Sorry. All right, so let's understand what are the various tendencies of the mind. See, we are talking about mind today because this is like mind can be your friend also, and mind can be your enemy also, like both ways. So we have to understand what is this mind first. Okay. Now there are three different tendencies which I am gonna discuss with you all. These are like nature of the mind. This is how our mind is. We can't help it. Okay. So there are the three things. So please go to the next slide. I'm gonna talk about the first one. Next slide, please. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, so this is a remote. Huh? This is a Netflix remote or what? Most of you must be reminded of Netflix by this remote, huh? And what is this? Isn't it? My TV. Yeah. Okay. So this is the first tendency of the mind, which is having a negative bias. Haven't you seen this tendency of the mind? It clings on to the negative. Yes or no? Haven't you seen like the non-lockdown days or when we were still? I mean, you can see when you go out. Say, for example, you're going on. This happens in North India a lot. I don't know about the southern part, but I've seen this happening in North India a lot. So what happens is you're going and you are and you will see a huge crowd of people gathered on the road, and they're like, "What's what?" And a lot of people will stop their cars and to see what's happening, and you also stop your car and you see what is happening. By the time you go inside the crowd, you see two people are fighting because their vehicles hit each other. That's it. And rest of all the 100 people are talking about, oh, look at this, oh, look at this, and they're just gossiping, they're enjoying the entire fight. Have you seen that? Have you seen that fun happening? Yeah, and you see everybody's turning their neck like this towards what's happening. You will see the speed of the cars also slowing down. "Ye kya ho raha hai? Ye kya ho raha hai?" Everybody is so much involved in what's happening on the road. Just two people are fighting on a very small thing. That's it, and everybody else is enjoying it. That is how the mind is. Mind loves negativity. If it finds negativity somewhere, it will go and grasp it. Yeah, that is how the nature of the mind is. Yeah, like for example, you see that some people they might have lot in life. Okay, many things are going correct in life, maybe one or two things are not going correct. How will they say, "Oh, everything is wrong in my life, my entire life is mess, my entire life is chaos, it is waste, it is hopeless, it is useless"? Have you seen it happening around? Yeah, some people do that. Everything is fine, just one or two little things are not here and there, and they're like, oh my god, they will tell everybody around it. That is what the mind does. This is an extreme form of when the mind clings on to the negativity. Yeah. Have you seen how people love watching news channels these days? Yeah. If something positive is coming on the news, nobody will like it. But have you seen that in the night it comes in some news channel, that sunsunny thing? Have you seen that? वो in Hindi they say चैन से सोना है तो जाग जाइए, वो क्या बोलता है वो, that person with the beard, he says देखिए देखिए देखिए, he's like, he creates all those animations, and everybody enjoys that, everybody wants to watch it. Have you seen that? Yeah. So mind loves negativity. India wants to know. Yeah, exactly, all these things happen with the mind. Okay, now I'm giving you an exercise. Okay, quickly tell me on the chat box how many round shaped things are in your room? How many can you count? So you have to count round shaped things in your room right now. And tell me in the next 10 seconds. 10 seconds you have to count round shaped things. Quick, 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 quick. Wow, I'm already getting numbers here. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Time up. Time up. Time up. Perfect. Perfect. So did you count? Did you everything in your room? Did you count the circular thing, the fans? If there are people in your room, did you count their eyeballs? If there's some clothes lying down, the buttons. Did you count a small, the screws of the nuts and the screws around in the room on the switchboards? Did you count all these things? Make sure did you count all these things? Sofa buttons. Yeah, I'm giving you another 10 seconds. Okay, start now. Count and tell me. 1, 2, 3, go. 10 seconds you have to count. Wow, 100, 13, 12, 45, 23, 55. Wow, 43, 68. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, time up. Did you see the numbers have increased? Are you observing? The numbers have increased so much. Like as compared to the previous chance, second chance, you could count more objects. Drastically increased, yeah? Okay. Now tell me, when you were counting all these round things around you, did you does that mean that there are only round shapes in your room and there are no other shapes in your room? That does not mean that, right? There are other shapes also. There are squares, there are rectangles, there are triangles, everything is there. But what you could see more, square or circle, rectangle or circle? You could see more, your eyes could see more right now. Round, isn't it? You could see circle because you were finding a circle, you were finding circles, so you were seeing only circles. That is what happens, yeah? The mind is like that. If you put your mind into the negativity around your, that will grow more and more. If you put your mind into positivity around, that will grow more and more in your life. Is that, doesn't it make sense? A lot of sense? Tell me. Yes or no? Yeah, that's how life is. If you say, "Arey, if suppose you have you're good in nine skills in your life, and there is one skill you're not good at, and you keep on saying, "Oh, I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it. I'm useless. I'm good for nothing. I'm hopeless." It's gonna increase more and more. But if you say, "Wow, I'm good at 9 skills. I just have to develop one more. I'll develop. That's fine. I'll get my time." What will happen is you will get more strength. So that is the first nature of the mind which you have to be aware of. Okay, I'm moving on to the second tendency of the mind, another very interesting tendency. So can we have the next slide? Yeah, we become what we think, exactly. And this is what the second tendency is: a sticky mind, like a tape. Like a tape is sticky, that's how the mind is. Sticky means what? Everything sticks to your mind. Like whatever is around it sticks on your mind for long and it doesn't go. Have you seen sometimes somebody says something wrong or something bad to us and we remember that for years and years and years? Have you seen that? Yeah. Even if you meet that person after 2 years, you remember that. I know what you told me 2 years back. I very well know. I've not forgotten. Yeah. You see, we remember all those things. If something bad happens, if something which is not pleasant to us happens, we remember all that. The mind, it gets stuck to the mind. All this, people's behaviors around us, they get stuck. Sometimes our friends around us or people around us do not behave the way we want them to, do not talk to us the way we want to. What happens is it gets stuck in the mind. It gets stuck. Chipak jata, it gets stuck. And then what happens? It becomes a burden. It becomes a burden on the head because all these emotions are, they disturb us then. Grudges, exactly, pressure, all that gets stuck onto the memory. Now, sticky mind does not mean that it's bad, because you should have good memories, good things. Your mind should be able to remember all that. So that is there. But what happens normally is that disturbing things get stuck more often than the non-disturbing things, isn't it? If somebody is behaving nicely with you, that you might not remember that. But if somebody is not behaving nicely with you, you will remember that even after years. Yeah, that is how the nature of the mind is. So what to do? Well, we'll tell you the solution in a while, but right now understand this is the second tendency of the mind. It gets stuck onto things, and then people's behaviors, people's reactions bother us a lot. Yeah, sometimes it happens. No, we say, why this person is behaving like this? This is my life. This person is saying do this. I'm saying I want to do that. There is so much of confusion. You don't know what to do. There is no clarity. Yeah, there are so many other people around us. Our friends many times they hurt us. Yeah, they the way they are talking, the way they are behaving. All these things hurt us, and then we keep on thinking somehow we are not able to get out of that, isn't it? That is sticky mind. So two things we have talked about. Let's move on to the third tendency. Next slide, please. You guys are so amazing. You're talking to me on the chat section without even I'm asking you. I'm loving it. You are so active, so enthusiastic on a virtual environment. Very, very good. Yeah, this is monkey. Monkey mind. Oh, what does a monkey do? Especially this monkey, huh? What when you look at this monkey, you feel as if the monkey is gonna jump at you. Yeah. Have you seen a monkey? Have you seen a monkey stable, sitting quietly and stable? Have you ever seen a monkey like that? Never, right? A monkey is always jumping. Ta, ta, ta. He's always looking here and there, right, left, back, front, here. That's how the mind is. Well, it's a monkey mind. So, what does the mind do? The mind jumps from past, future, past, future. Have you seen that? Yeah, it goes on to the past and keeps on thinking, oh, I should not have talked like this. I should not have behaved like this. Oh, that person should have done like this. Oh, I could have done like this. Oh, we could have done like that. Oh, this should not have happened. It keeps on getting stuck in the past, or it goes to the future. What happens in the future? Oh, what will happen? What will happen of my career? Will I get a job? Will I get this? Will I do this? Will I do this? This will happen or not? All this is future. So what happens is, when it goes to the past, we try to change the past, which is not possible. When we go to the future, we try to think about future so much, but thinking about future does not help. So yeah. So what is happening here is that our life is in the absolutely Shiva. My life is in the present moment. Yeah, this moment right now, our life is. We are living our life here. All our actions are here. But when the mind is not here, it causes us stress. Yeah, and that is what sometimes we don't know how to handle that, because the mind is not in our control. What to do? What to do? Well, we first need to be aware that these are all different tendencies of the mind. Yeah. So what are the three tendencies we discussed? Can you all write in the chat section? Three different tendencies. Can we write? Okay. Sticky mind, monkey mind, negative bias. Okay. Very good. Very good. Perfect. Good. You all can give a pat on your back. Yeah. You all are amazing students. All right. So now we move on to the next slide, which is about what is the loss. Okay. What is the loss when we let the mind go into these tendencies? Let's see the next slide. So I'll start till the time we get. Oh yeah, thank you. That's there. So we have these three things which gets affected because of these tendencies. The first is clarity. We lose clarity. We don't know what is right, what is wrong. Happens, right? When the mind gets into all these emotions, there is no clarity. We like what is right. The decision making goes down. Okay. Then the next is confidence. Sometimes we lose confidence. We don't know. We want to do many things, but we lose confidence because of the mind, because of these tendencies of the mind. And the third is concentration. Our focus gets distorted. Yeah. If you want to achieve something, you need to have focus, but that gets haywire, and then we lose on to the concentration. Okay. So what's the solution? Let's go to the next slide. Next slide. We're going back. We go forward. This is a formula. Remember this. You can take a picture also of this if you want. This is like a very good formula for making sure that your mind is not getting into these tendencies. Okay, I'm giving you some very interesting hacks for you all. Okay, and these are tested hacks. So this is the my safe formula. What is my safe? Means keeping yourself safe. My safe, keeping yourself safe from these negative tendencies. Okay, so the first is mindfulness, sleep, associations, food, and exercise. I'll talk about all these. I want to go to the next slide and I'll talk about the first one, that is sleep. Okay, we all know that sleep is important. Do we all know? Do we all know? Wow, you all want to sleep now looking at this person sleeping? No? I hope you all had a good sleep. Now, you better understand this, very, very interesting, especially for you all youngsters, huh? Because I know you all stay awake in the night and watch all the series and all, Netflix and all that. Now, understand, very, 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 okay, some of you don't do that. Very good if you don't do that. Now, understand, sleeping is very, very important. Do not compromise on sleep. Because see, if you don't sleep well, then you're agitated. Your mind gets into these tendencies very easily. So sleeping is very, very, but oversleeping is also not good. That does not mean you keep on sleeping for 12 hours. Yeah. So what's the good time to sleep? 6 to 8 hours is good enough, but not less than that, not more than that. Now some hacks for sleep. You can click when you click on the slide, they will come. So whosoever is handling the presentation, when you click on the next thing, yeah, thank you. Perfect. Eat, you can go back. Yeah, perfect. Eat early, sleep early, wake up early. See, wonderful formula. What do? We always focus on waking up early. Yeah, jaldi utho, jaldi utho. Everybody says no, wake up early, wake up early. But I'm telling you, I'm making it very easy for you. Don't wake up early, sleep early. And to sleep early, you need to eat early. Interesting. So if you eat late, you're not gonna sleep on time. If you don't sleep on time, you're not gonna wake up early. Very easy. So what is easier? Eating is easier, no? Because we all like eating. So eating early is easier. So when you eat early, you will sleep early. When you sleep early, you will get up early. It's very simple. No need to put up alarms and get stressed that I have to get up early in the morning. Yeah. So one is this. Second is have fixed sleeping and waking time. Sleep on a time and get up on a time. Make your routine fixed. Now one day you sleep at 11, next day you sleep at 1, then you sleep at 9. Your body will be confused. So your body make it a habit of pattern and avoid screen time 1 hour before sleep. So if you are watching too much of phone, Netflix, everything, and you're just sleeping after that, then you're not gonna have good sleep. If you want to have a good sleep, what do you need to do? Remove all your gadgets and do something, read something, do your assignments or study or do something creative, write a poem or anything. You can do anything, but do not enter into your phone before sleeping. Okay, so these are some sleep hacks for you all. And sleep in the night, very, very important. Sleeping in the day versus sleeping in the night, there is a big difference. So your body needs rest in the night. So as much, unless there is something or some situation where you can't, that's okay. But then if you have a choice, sleep in the night. Next slide, please. Next slide. That is food, I think. No, associations, safe. Can we go to the association slide? So I'm talking about the next slide till we go there. Okay. What is associations? Associations means that the kind of people you connect yourself with. Okay. If you want to have a positive mindset, understand, do not talk too much to those people who are only talking negative to you. Yeah? If there are some people who just want to talk negative, 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 complain, 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 this is not right, that is not right, that is not good, say namaste to them and take your time off from them. Okay. Yeah. Have more number of friends who are positive, who want to think positive, have more positive associations. Yeah, you can have all the points. And also avoid these draining conversations, yeah, emotionally draining conversations, too much talking, negative, ye galat hai, wo galat hai, gossiping, too much negativity. It drains your energy and again you feel into those negative tendencies. Okay. So that is associations. Next is food. Sorry, food. Yeah, food. Wow, wow, this is nice. I think most of you were waiting for this, huh? Food. So what should I say? You should eat food or you should not eat food? Some people are guessing a biryani. I have not asked what's on the picture. Did I ask you that? Okay, well, you can guess if you want to guess. I also don't know what this is. I can see a red mirchi on the top. I have no idea what this is. Momos, this is nowhere close to momos. How can you say this is momos? This is some I think some dish with rice or I don't know what this is. But yeah, understand, Guys, food is very, very important. You know, Harvard Medical School, they did a very interesting research and they found out that whatever you eat inside your stomach affects your mind. So many times when you're not feeling good and you don't know the reason, it's because of the food you have eaten. Yeah. So you can have the next pointers. So I'll give you some hacks for foods. Okay. Limit fried food. Don't eat too much of fried food. You can have fried chola bhatura. You can enjoy all that. But then it's not that every day you're eating fried food and junk food and stale food. Yeah. Have fresh food, healthy food in your diet. Have food on time. Yeah. 2 o'clock in the night, you have your dinner. That's not right. Have food on time. Have your meals on time and have good food. You know, stale food is basically food which is kept for 1 or 2 days, and all the junk food is generally stale food only, because they keep the food in the refrigerators. They want to save money, and then they use it again and again. So understand, avoid too much of junk food, because I'm not saying don't enjoy food, have fun, but then make it balanced. Yeah, limit. It's not that every day you're having junk food, then you see your mind will also go junk. Okay. And the last is E. E is for what? Exercise. You all know that. Yeah. Homemade food is good. Yeah. Exercise. So exercise is what? You all know exercise is very, very important. Yeah. We all need to exercise. Make sure that, yeah, gym, whatever you do, yoga, gym, cardio, dance, Zumba, aerobics, but make sure at this age you exercise, you sweat it out. Because, you know, if you don't exercise, if you keep on lying down on your bed the whole day, because now everything is virtual. Yeah. Your classes are also virtual. You're sitting the whole day, you're just eating, sitting, eating, sitting, eating, sitting. Then your mind will become like that. Yeah. Mind will become like a, what should I say? Like a buffalo. Have you seen a buffalo? Like the buffalo is like lazy, sitting. Have you seen that? How about a potato? Yeah, like no, doesn't want to do anything, no excitement in life, nothing. The mind will become like that. So it's very important to exercise. Okay. All right. So we have discussed uh, S for sleep, A for associations, F for food, E for exercise. Safe. What is my? Let's go to the next slide. This is very, very interesting, guys. I love this part of the presentation. Next slide. Yeah, perfect. Mind, my, you know, it's like my safe, my mind, a happy mind or mindfulness. If we say mindfulness or a happy mind. Now, what is a happy mind? I'm going to talk a very interesting concept here to you all. Next slide. Next point. That's called dopamine detox. It's very, very interesting. Dopamine detox. Okay. Now, what is dopamine? Dopamine is a hormone. Okay. If you're not aware of science that much, or you must have studied it in school. In our body, there are some hormones. Yeah. Neurotransmitter. Wow. You all know that. So, you know, in our body, we have hormones, different hormones which get released. Okay. Now, all these hormones have a function, and dopamine is also a hormone in the body. It gets released and does something to you. Now, dopamine is not a bad hormone. Dopamine is a good hormone, but let's understand what dopamine does. So, what happens is, whenever you're doing some activity, okay, and that activity is in igniting, or it is causing the dopamine to be released in your body. Okay. Now, some activities they increase the dopamine to a greater extent. Okay, and then what happens is you want to do that activity more and more and more. Haven't you seen that? So dopamine is the hormone which causes you to do something more, because you think that it will give you pleasure. It will not give you pleasure, but dopamine gives you a false promise that, oh, do this, it will give you pleasure. Like, for example, there is a very tasty, yummy chocolate which is kept in front of you. Okay. Now, doctor has said no chocolate, no chocolate. Now, the mind is saying, go grab onto the chocolate, go grab onto the chocolate. It's very tasty. Go eat it. It will give you a lot of happiness, lot of pleasure. Go eat it, eat it. This is dopamine, which is causing you to tell that, hey, do this, do this. I'm telling you, I'll give you happiness, promising you happiness, and causing you to do an action. Okay, now, next slide. I have a question for you all. Marshmallow test. You all are amazing people here. Okay, so I have two situations in front of you. One situation is you're drinking cold lemon water. You're very thirsty, and the other activity is social media, WhatsApp and Instagram. Now tell me, which activity out of these two will cause you, will make you want to do this more and more again and again? Water or social media? So when you're doing that activity, which activity will tell you to do it more and more and more, again and again and again? Oh, nice. Water, social media, what? Drink juice. Okay. See, I'll tell you the correct answer. If you're drinking cold water, after 2 or 3 sips, after 2 or 3 glasses, you'll be done. Nah, you'll be satisfied. Ho gaya. Isn't it? But with social media, it's not the case. Haven't you seen? You go on Insta, 2 minutes, and how much time will you spend on Instagram? You don't know, infinite. You are sitting only on Insta for hours sometimes. You know, "Hey, what's happening?" So this is what is the difference between these two activities. And what is the reason? Next slide. Yeah, high dopamine, uh, because the phone causes you to release more dopamine as compared to the water. Okay. Now that is how there are some activities which cause this dopamine to increase a lot in the system, and that is why we need to be aware of it. Yeah, because we become dependent on dopamine, which is not right. See, dopamine is good, but if you get dependent on high levels of dopamine, then you will stop enjoying small things in life. Then your body will need those activities which cause you or which give you high rush of dopamine. Yeah, drugs is one of that. So drugs is one of that. All the alcohol, drugs, social media is also like that. You know, social media is like that only. You see, your WhatsApp, your phone is kept. Very interesting experiment, huh? Your phone is kept a little away from you, and the notification, WhatsApp notification rings. What happens in the system? What happens inside? You want to go and check, yeah? Who has messaged me? Who has messaged me? किसने message किया मुझे? You have no idea why you're doing that, but you still want to go and message it, check who has messaged you. So this is the dopamine dependency. Yeah. Let's go to the next slide. When we have dopamine dependency in life, what happens is we feel bored in life. Huh? We feel bored because small things do not give us pleasure. We want those instant gratification. Instant gratification means all the things which give you instant pleasure. Things which give you delayed pleasure, you don't want them. What are the things which give you delayed pleasure? Like, for example, you're working on a project, a college project, which will give you results after three months or 3 weeks. Your mind will not be interested. You would be more interested in instant happiness. Instant happiness is where Netflix. Yeah, remember that one episode of Netflix gets over. After that, that circle comes. You see that 15 seconds to go. Haven't you seen that buffering thing happening? So it gives you 15 seconds to decide whether you want to watch the next episode or you want to pause here. Haven't you seen that? And that 15 seconds you are saying, "Bas ho gaya yaar, abhi ho gaya." One episode I wanted to watch, but then what do we do? We watch another episode, one more. Then I'll switch it off and sleep or study. Then after that, again that after the second episode, again that thing comes. 15 seconds to decide. And one more. All this is causing trouble. Yeah, we need to understand we are getting dependent on dopamine. I can see all of you are sharing all the series you guys are watching, which is fine, good. Okay, so I want your focus to be back here. Huh? I'll ask you quiz questions after this. Okay, and we start reacting to people's behaviors around us too much, yeah, because we want instant happiness, everything now, and that is the problem. Reduced motivation. Many times we get demotivated. So these are the harmful effects of dopamine dependency. So what do we do? Next slide. Dopamine detox. What is dopamine detox? Again, some very cool hacks. Plan no social media hours. Yeah. You should plan some hours like this. For the next 1 hour, no social media. I'm going to study. I'm going to do something different. Increase activities with delayed gratification means have simple activities in your life. What are simple activities? Like anything simple, which is not giving you instant pleasure, but it's very simple. Like doing something creative, sketching, drawing, anything. and you're working out, anything which can help you distract from the dependency. Yeah. So right now, till now, we have discussed different tools. Yeah. My safe tools. Say, my safe. MI is for mind, sleep, associations, food, and exercise. Did you like it as of now? Are you enjoying it? Tell me. Yeah, cooking, baking, photography, absolutely. Show some excitement. Now, what is yes? Yes is so boring. You have to see how is it right now to you? How are you feeling right now? Amazing, or you can use different words. I want to see your creativity. Loving it, super, motivated, amazing, da, 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 astonishing, flabbergasted. Wow. चलो ठीक है अभी कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग करें एक्सपीरियंस करना चाहते हो हाँ एक्सपीरियंस करना चाहते हो यू वांट टू एक्सपीरियंस समथिंग वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग राइट नाउ okay the challenge is that you I can't see you all and we are in a virtual environment but whatever I'm gonna tell you right now we're gonna take some time off from all this and we're gonna see how relaxing how amazing you can feel within few minutes. Yeah, and you will understand. I'll take all the questions afterwards. Don't worry, I'll take all the questions, and you will see how amazing you can feel just few minutes spending time with yourself. Okay, but you have to promise me that you follow my instructions because I don't know you're doing that. So I will be telling you all right now to sit. If you're lying down, get up, sit straight. Yeah, if you're walking in your home, sit down on a chair or a sofa and just sit with your eyes closed for the next few minutes. Now this is interesting. Eyes closed. What are you saying, sir? Eyes closed? No, I can't do that. Well, take it as a challenge.
अभी दे जाओ ना
And keep yourself on mute. All of you keep yourself on mute. Huh? This is very important. So I'm sure you all are. What if I sleep? You won't sleep. Don't worry. That's what I'm saying. Just sit. Do not lie down. नींद नहीं आएगी तुम चिंता मत करो. Leave that to me. Okay? Chalo. So are you all with me on this? Should we do this or I should skip this? Okay, I'll skip this then. Skip this part. Shall I skip this part? Or you want to do? You want to do? Okay, so let's do this then. If you are not doing this, it's your loss. If you're doing this, it's your gain. So nothing, I have nothing to lose here. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Chalo. So what do? We sit with our eyes closed. Okay. Now no typing on the screen. You can't type with your eyes closed. Chalo. Aankhein band, eyes closed. Sincere. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Back is straight, huh? Sit comfortably, your back is straight. Keep yourself at mute. Let's become aware of the surroundings. आराम से बैठो. Relax yourself. Just relax. No, don't worry too much. Don't worry about breathing in, breathing out. Just relax, keep breathing normally, and become aware of the sounds in the environment. Whatever sounds are coming around you, huh? Somebody in your house doing something, say a fan, noise of the fan, some people talking around, whatever. Whatever. Just keep your eyes closed. Huh? Let's not spoil the experience for other people here. Just become aware of whatever sounds are coming around you. Become aware of your body, your entire body. Just slightly become aware, subtly. Your entire body. It's a beautiful gift by nature. Be grateful to have this body. Such a beautiful gift nature has given to you. Be grateful. Become aware of your thoughts. Whatever thoughts are coming in your mind, just become aware. Bad thoughts or good thoughts. Let them come. Do not resist your thoughts. Let the thoughts flow. Whatever you are thinking, whatever is coming in your mind, let it flow. Do not resist. Bad or good, doesn't matter. Take a deep breath in, fill up your lungs, and breathe out. Become aware of your feelings, your emotions. Whatever is happening inside you, become aware. You're feeling comfortable, uncomfortable. Just become aware. Keep your eyes closed and just become aware of your feelings. Restless, whatever is happening. Let it be. Let it be. Let go all your efforts and just be with yourself. Let go all your efforts. Whatever is happening, you're liking it, you're not liking it, just be with it. Eyes closed. Restlessness, discomfort, whatever, just be with it. Breathe in and breathe out. Become aware of your feelings and thoughts once again. Just slightly become aware of your feelings and thoughts once again. Become aware of your surroundings and body. Let's take another breath in and breathe out. And taking your own time, slowly and gradually you may open your eyes. You may open your eyes slowly. How was it? How are you feeling? See, few minutes, few minutes. You know, I've been through what what you're going through now. I've been to this age of getting into the college, starting a new career, starting a new life, new way forward. And you will have many, many things in your life in the future. You will have a good education around you, you'll have friends, you'll have many opportunities, activities, everything. Your life is gonna be a joyride for sure. Yeah. But then one thing you have to remember that if you think that talking about mind or making the mind refreshed, recharged, energized is boring, it's not my age kind of a thing. I do this when I'll become 60 years old, then you're mistaken. Yeah. This is the time to really invest in your mind, because until and unless your mind is not functioning efficiently, how will you function efficiently outside? That's no quality of your life depends on the state of the mind. Very simple. And the better quality you have, the better productivity you will have as a youngster. Your relationships, your people around you, your communication, your perception of what's right, what's wrong, your decision making ability, your concentration, your how you are taking the events in your life. Many times events come in our life and we think that it's the end of life. But no, it's just how we are looking at it. You just need to get your mind out from that trap and you feel better. Yeah. So that is why investing in the mind is very, very important. Yeah. So I would end the session with this, and I open the floor for some question and answers. I would like to take a couple of questions so that we can make it more customized to what you are thinking in your mind. We have some questions. I can see some questions. Okay, Dr. Anshu, shall I start with the questions? Shall I read the questions? Or?
Sir, thank you so much for a very interesting session. I was throughout engrossed in your session. Sir, yes, there are few, but the time says only 2 or 3 questions. That's it, because we have to start the next session soon.
Yeah, we'll do
You
that.
can take up 1 or 2 questions from your chat box. Like one of the students They are putting that my brother is suffering from depression and he's unable to clear his medical entrance exam. I have tried my best to console him, and he believes suffering from low self-esteem. So, sir, something you would like to say upon that?
Well, at your end, you can help him and be as much support as you can. Support your brother and do not judge people, and keep your energy high, keep your spirits high. Also, I would like to say that mixing this question with the question of anxiety and all this, it's fine. If anxiety comes in life, we do feel anxious. But what is important is that at this age, we should know how to come out of anxiety, how to come out of these tendencies. Yeah. And that is what I'm saying, that invest more and more time in this. Now, you see, a 1 hour session cannot give you exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. When I'm saying invest in your mind, you need to take out time for it. Yeah. So go on for a program, go on for a workshop, properly, where you can actually see how you can invest and you can learn these techniques and make it more possible for you to come out of these situations so easily. Like we meditated, right? We sleep with the eyes closed for 10 minutes, and you saw there was a change in the mind. Yeah, there was a shift in the mind. Very simple. So it's just it's not a rocket science. It's very easy, but we need to learn how to do it. We need to give it some more time, understand how to do it, take out some more time for it.
And few questions related to how to manage anger, how to stay away from negativity, stress management.
Yeah.
This is why we have kept this session for you, students. So you have to
see. I will see. We can have some more sessions. We'll see. Yeah. We can have some more interventions. We'll see what is possible for you all, what is feasible for the management, what is feasible for us. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, we'll take care of that. Don't worry. How to learn to meditate? Yeah, we'll see. All those questions are lying in that basket. Don't worry. We how to
subject related thing. How could a hotelier have an early sleep when it's their part of duty?
That's okay. It's a situation. So you make sure that you work on the other things. Food, associations, exercise, work on that. I know as a hotelier, you have to many times be awake in the night. That's what I said. If you have a choice, sleep in the night. If you don't have a choice, go with it. But then make sure that your other sections are well taken care of. Yeah. How to overcome addiction. You need to consult. You need to consult an expert. You can connect with me, or we will see. We'll help you out. See, all those questions about addiction, anxiety, stress. We will see what best we can figure out for you as students with the help of management. I'm sure your management is extremely open for these ideas, and because these are long-term interventions, we cannot just do it in like 10 minutes and you're done. Yeah.
Right.
And addiction is something which.
Yeah. Sorry, sir. Sorry to interrupt.
I was just saying that beware of addiction. Just understand you need not go into any kind of addiction because you need to be cool in front of your friends. You are your own personality. You are unique in yourself. Have confidence in yourself. You do not need to degrade yourself in order to be in someone's company. Yeah, you are what you are. If somebody likes you, it's their goodness. If they don't like you, it's their loss. You don't need to modify your thing, get addicted to something, or do something which is not good for you just to impress somebody. So remember that. Okay?
Right.
Thank you, everyone.
Your thumbs up said initially to me that you're in the session, but it's okay. So I hand over the session to Astha and Shiva. So thank you so much, sir, for your time, and a really nice session from your side. We really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Over to students.
Thank you. Very huge thanks from our side, sir, too, for sharing such reflective knowledge with us and for taking out the time to interact with us today. Students, this will be it for the first session. You can leave the meeting now for a short break, and we'll meet again at 11:20 for the second session, where we'll get to interact with veterans of the hospitality industry. See you soon. Bye.
Thank you, Namit sir. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you all. Thank you so much for inviting me. I had a lot of, I had real good time with all the students.
Thank you, sir.
All the
Have a
best.
nice